Hello there everyone. So today I'm making this video to demonstrate to you the latest version of the Polylang AI Automatic Translation plugin, how it works, what it does, and how you set things up. In the first part I'm going to explain what it does, and in the second part I'm setting it up together with you. Okay, let's start. So first I'm going to show you the current version, which is 4.3.5. To use Polylang Automatic Translation with AI, you need, of course, Polylang. It's an extension plugin of the translation plugin Polylang that gives it AI translation capabilities, but especially focused on large language models like ChatGPT. It works with Free and Pro of Polylang, and yeah, I would recommend to use Pro because it has certain benefits, but you can use it with Free. In this demo, I'm going to use it with Free. Okay, let's move on. First, I'm going to show you the single translator interface. So here I've created a test post, and here you see the AI translation interface. I have my website in English, and I have two languages available. Later I'm going to show you how you add languages in Polylang, but first demonstrate the AI translation. So Spanish and French. So if I want to translate this into those languages, I simply click one or all. Let's start with one, and I click Start Translation. Now the plugin has scheduled all the tasks it has to translate into a separate database table. So for example, the post content here is a task, the excerpt is a task, and the title is a task. If you would add, for example, custom meta fields, those fields can also be separate tasks. The plugin keeps account of all those tasks and orchestrates everything, so it always knows what kind of element of your post or page is translated already in which language. It's completed, so now I do a quick refresh, and here you see it created the Spanish translation. So I can also translate French. I select French. If I want the AI, for example, to do something specific, let's say use a lot of emoji. This is a stupid example, but you get the point. You can also give it a tone of voice or style or terminology or anything else. And I click Start Translation. Okay, translations successfully. Quick refresh again. French. And here you see the AI used a lot of emojis because I told it in the instruction field. All right, this was for posting purposes, but we can do the same for categories. For example, I've created one category here. So yeah, I don't have translations in Spanish and French here, but I have again the AI interface. So let's say I want this in Spanish. Start translation. Works the same as with posts. It schedules tasks and processes them. And here is the Spanish translation, as easy as that. All right, now I want to start doing this in bulk because this is boring, clicking all those posts, doing all this manual work. This plugin is very focused on doing everything in bulk. So the process I just showed you with the plugin scheduling tasks and translating, this can also be done with bulk translation. And the bulk translation section is here under AI translation. So as you can see, this is a translation dashboard that shows all the post types and taxonomies of your WordPress website, and also the overall translation progress of your whole website. Here are the languages, Spanish, French. If I would add one more language in Polylang, you get all the languages here as well with their progress. So let's say I wanted to translate all my posts. Then I configure and translate here. I can select the languages I want, for example, only French or only Spanish. Here I can deselect or select everything, and I have advanced options. I can, for testing purposes, for example, limit to only 3 per language, but I leave this disabled. Then the plugin translates everything. And I have a custom instructions field here as well. This custom instructions field, if you enter this, it's sent with every AI request to the AI, as we did with the single translator, but then in bulk. So every Spanish and French item we translate here, this instruction is also included in the request. We keep it empty for now, and we start this translation. So now you see the plugin gives you the progress, and in the background, it is using WordPress Action Scheduler to schedule all those tasks in background processes So you can just go to sleep and the plugin will translate everything for you. By the way, Action Schedulers is a system developed by Automatic, which is the mother company of WordPress. So this is a very reliable, common used system for background processing in WordPress development. Okay, here you see the progress. It has now finished all Spanish posts and French as well. If I here, for example, show all Spanish, you can see here's all Spanish and here is all French. All right, now show you one more thing. So for example, our homepage, I've created a demo WP blocks structure. It's not very beautiful, but you get the point. Now we're going to translate WP blocks with it. I use a generate press theme here, so I've created a generate press block structure. Here, as you can see, I can also show you the code. So generate press content, WP block content. Now I want this content to be translated in Spanish. Start translation. Tasks are scheduled again in the background and are processed by Action Scheduler. So you can just close your WordPress site, your window, and the translation process will continue. As you can see, it did 1 out of 3, and I think the second task here is this whole content structure that it's translating. So this takes a little bit longer. It has done 2 out of 3 now, and it's done. Quick refresh. Spanish, and here we have everything in Spanish. Awesome. All right, now let's move on to part 2, where I'm going to explain to you how I've set it up. So I have demo 1 here for demo purposes, and here I have demo website 2. This is a fresh WordPress website, and I'm going to demonstrate to you now how I've set things up. So let's start with installing Polylang. Click install. All right, let's choose English as the main language. And let's use Spanish as well. Add language, continue. Allow Polylang to translate media, that's up to you. If you want it to translate all your media, you can enable this, but for this demo, I'm keeping this disabled. Continue. The default language is English, continue, return to the dashboard. Now, add the Polylang Automatic Translation plugin. I'm uploading this, version 4.3.5. Install now. Activate plugin. Okay, now the license key. If you purchase this plugin, you will receive an email, and you can log into a dashboard where you can always find your license key and downloads, the latest version. Also, the plugin auto-updates with every new version. I'm going to take this license key, enter it, and activate. Okay, now it's activated. Now let's go to General. API key for OpenAI is missing. So this plugin works with your preferred large language model AI. So bring your own keys. So you go to the favorite AI, OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, Grok, and all those other ones, DeepSeek, whatever you want, and you bring your own API key. So you don't pay us to translate, you pay your AI provider. This plugin only functions as an in-between orchestrator between your WordPress content and the AI. So let's use OpenAI for demo purposes. So I want to use GPT 5.2, which is currently the latest model, and I'm going to get my OpenAI key. I go to platform.openai.com/API keys, and here I create a new key. Let's say demo 2, create secret key, copy, and now paste it in here. Click save, and now we have the model selected, we have the API key, and we have the provider. Those are the 3 required things for the translations to happen. Important to tell you, I've already set up this OpenAI account with a credit card, but you need at least $5 on your credit card. Then you are fine. Most of the translations of a whole page cost you around 1 to 3 cents. So it's very cheap, so make sure there's at least $5 there and you will be all right. Okay, let's go back to here. Then under the Advanced tab, you have Website Context. Provide context about your website, audience, company to help the AI understand your content better. This improves the translation quality. So this field, you enter, I am a company X, my audience is around this, my audience is young or old or from this age or from this area or whatever. You can even write other instructions like a glossary about how you want certain things in specific languages translated, that's up to you. I would advise to make it not too long, because we've already managed a lot of things in the background for you, but you can customize this, and this will help with better translations. Okay, then you have the max output tokens setting. This tells the AI how many tokens it can use. This is the sum of the content you send it and the content that's received. I would keep this at 16,000. You can increase it, but some models are limited to context. Then you have these two settings, custom post meta keys and custom term meta keys. Let's say you have specific meta fields that you also want to translate. You can add the keys here, and then the AI will recommend those fields as well, and will create tasks for those fields as well. Do you remember the 1 out of 3 tasks I've showed you earlier? For example, if you would add 5 more fields here, there would be 8 tasks in total. Okay, this plugin natively supports advanced custom fields. So if you add advanced custom fields plugin and you add fields and you set those fields to translate, then the plugin will automatically pick them up and translate them for you. But I have another video that will demonstrate how to use advanced custom fields. Okay, now let's move on to the support tab. In this tab, you find links to documentation, to create a support ticket if you need help, and to your health check system report. If you have an issue and you want great support, you click on this info tab, you click copy site info to clipboard, and you send this in your support ticket so we can help you even better. Let's go back to support. You also have a debug mode. When enabled, detailed logs will be written to help you troubleshoot issues. So if you enable this, your logs will be way more detailed, and you can also share these logs with us or inspect them yourself or use your developer to figure things out. If there are errors occurring in your plugin, you can use this error logs tab. Here will then appear a few errors. You can inspect them, you can download the logs, and also send them to us so we can help you even better. And now we have everything set up. We can go here. The plugin already started gathering all the tasks in the background. So all the titles and content and custom fields it can find, it collects those in the background and stores them in a separate table, so it's very fast. So every time it doesn't have to recalculate everything, it can start translating straight away. You now see posts, pages, and categories here, but let's say I'm adding a new custom field here. I want another custom field to be detected by the plugin. You go to settings of Polylang. You go to custom post types and taxonomies. They are not here now. But if you have new custom fields, you click this tab open and you can select those custom fields. As soon as you add those fields, our plugin is also detecting those fields for those custom fields and taxonomies for translation. Okay, now let's run one more test translation. Let's go to posts, hello world. This is a very small one, but here you see Spanish, start translation. It starts running this in the background. I can go to another screen, come back, it's still working. And now it's done. Here's the Spanish translation. But let's say you have a page or post that you want to translate once and never after. What you can do then is translate it and then select Exclude from automatic translation. And then this will be skipped by the bulk translator and everything. So it will never be touched anymore. That's also a helpful feature maybe. Then I want to tell you one more thing about how the plugin works. As I told you before, it works with Action Scheduler in the background. But what Action Scheduler needs is a WP cron. A cron job is basically a mechanism that triggers your server once in a while, preferably for our plugin every minute. Because if you are going to leave and close the window, there's nothing that is triggering our plugin to keep going making requests for translations. WordPress has a built-in internal system for triggering crons, which is based on website visits. So every time you visit your admin or a user visits your website, it triggers and starts a process in the background. But this is not ideal for our plugins. So I would always recommend you to set up server cron, which is an external cron mechanism, which you can set up yourself or your developer. It's very easy, and I've created a guide for this to set this up so that the server triggers every minute and your background processes and your translations keep on going. If you do this, you have like a steady translation mechanism. You only have to create content, start the bulk translation, and everything will be done by itself. All right, I hope this video explained a lot. It's a little bit long, but it includes at least, I think, all the instructions for this for the use of this plugin. I think it's very helpful. We spent already more than 3 years of thinking about how to do AI translation very well, and I think this is becoming the end product of it. Soon there will also be an auto-translate function that you can enable that will allow you to do nothing anymore. You don't even have to give the instruction to bulk translate this specific thing. It will do everything on its own. So it will schedule everything. If you create a new post, it will schedule the new task and it will process them. As soon as I have this update, I will let you know, of course. If you are interested in this plugin and you're not using it yet, please check out the links in the description or here somewhere in the video. If you're using this plugin already, I'm very thankful. If you need any support, there's also a link for support in this description. Have a great day. I hope you will create a large and well-translated WordPress website because AI is awesome. Ciao.